So I got my smut book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Uh-huh.
I was telling my partner about it, and I was like, yeah, it's a like lesbian witch smut book. And I just held it up, and she was like, a lesbian smut witch book called The Odor? And I was like,
The Odor?
No, it's called The Order. And she was like, that's disgusting. Yeah. So we've been laughing about
Odor.
that.
Welcome to Friends on Purpose
Where two friends talk about life, love,
and finding purpose.
Well, I finished mine.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you had
It's
yours
been-
in-house.
It's been 2 weeks.
I know, but I literally did not
Yeah.
arrive
Right, yeah.
until like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah. So should I wait to talk about it or?
Yeah, I'll like get crack-a-lackin', but you know, dang,
Yeah.
that's wild. All right. Did you like it? Don't tell me. Did you like it?
No, I didn't like it. I knew I wasn't gonna.
I know. I have that worry. I'm like gonna be like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I do. I mean, I'm enjoying reading. I love reading. You know.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to Emily about it because she's every single time she's just hurt, and not in like a a serious way, but
Yeah, but it's something
but
so
she's
important
always
to her.
always disappointed when I say like I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Well, that's not fair. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like
get- yeah.
it's fine. It's just like I don't get the depth out of it like she does, and I think that's because I'm a boy.
No, I don't think so
No?
because my partner.
Oh, because Owen's into it.
Yeah, Owen's into it, and I'm not. And so like
Yeah.
my partner loves to watch not all reality TV, but like she really just likes reality TV, and I'm like, I truly would rather watch paint dry than
Yeah.
consume reality TV. And like, but for her, it's like enjoyable and entertaining, and it calms her brain and whatever. And for me, I'm like,
Yeah. The more Emily talks about it, like why it's meaningful to her, it's like I get it. And having read this one, especially after her
presentation.
visit, yeah. I was thinking more about how she processes the relationship between, the two people. I was like, okay, I can understand the depth she's getting, but I just don't, like
You don't
there's
get
just
it.
not and I was trying to explain it to her because she's like, well, you liked that rom-com we watched the other day. And it's like, yeah, I did. And she's like, they're not that different. And so
It's the rom-com.
the voicemails for Isabella.
Oh, right. I didn't watch that yet.
Yeah. And it was like, it's like I couldn't explain it, like
Why it's different.
why it's different. And
Yeah.
and maybe it's just the different art form. But also I'm finding that with the smut books that I listen to,
Yeah. You like them better?
no, I don't. I find the narrators to be kind of annoying, or perhaps not delivering the lines in the way that a movie would.
It's like the cheaper
maybe
version of the.
yeah, maybe there's like because it's the same quality of writing, at least the ones that I've read, and
It's okay if it's not your thing.
I know, and that's what I try to tell her.
She just wants to share it with you because it's
Yeah,
important to
yeah.
her.
Yeah, and I respect that, and I think it's a very valid
Of course.
thing to find joy in.
It's just not your like I simply could never find joy in fishing the way you do.
Yeah, Yeah.
You know?
I understand that too.
Yeah. And I understand why you like it. And I'm sitting there being like, this sucked. And
Have
like,
you ever caught a fish?
yeah.
Like a real fish?
I don't know. What's a real fish? Like it was like
Like a big fish.
it was like this big.
Or a fish that you could actually eat. I'm not trying to turn you on to it. I'm just curious how far you've gone. I've probably read 15 smut books.
Oh my God, you've really
for
given
Emily.
It. Yeah.
So like
that's
really
love.
trying to get into it, or to find the right genre or whatever.
I love documentaries, and not people are like, those are awful. I can't watch documentaries. You're like, it's just people have
It's
preferences.
interesting what you say about reality TV though, because I'm the same. I do not like reality TV. However, I love Traitors.
I don't like it. See, that's why I didn't like Company Retreat.
Right.
Or
too
Jury
much
Duty.
like yeah.
It was. It felt like reality TV in a way. I was like, no, stupid.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Not that it's stupid.
Yeah.
It just, for me, it's like, meh. I don't know.
Right.
I'm like, everyone who watches this must be an idiot. That's what I think, I suffered through this book recently, which is something like my partner won't do, but I thought it was going to be great. It was called The Vaster Wilds. And I love this author, Lauren Groff. I love her. I tell people all the time about how much I love her. And this book sucked. I
Really?
was so annoyed reading it the whole time. And then I got to like the last like 2 chapters. I got to the last 2 chapters, and like all these things clicked into place. Like I had just been, my friend Lauren and I went on a big hike in the White Mountains. And I would like just returned from the wild, and I had done something hard, and I was feeling proud.
Yeah.
I put my AirPods in, and I was sitting on the back deck, and there was a breeze, and I was listening to this beautiful music. And the end of the book like moved me beyond anything possible that I thought possible. And so for like 90% of the book, I was like, yuck, ugh. And then now I'm like, this book is amazing. And like my partner and like Lauren, they were like, you did not enjoy that book. And I was like, I think the pain was worth it. Like,
Yeah.
who knows? Who knows why we like the things we like?
I revisited. So like I'm not a big reader. I never have been. But my senior year of high school, like I totally turned around, like in terms of like taking my studies seriously. And I like developed like this new love of learning, which was great because I went to college and I was able to take that with me.
Right. Important.
Make it worthwhile. Yeah. But I was really turned on to reading in English class my senior year. Every other year I had either just not read the books or watched the movies so I could pass the test,
Sure. Were you homeschooled? No, you weren't homeschooled then.
No, I was in public high school.
Yeah.
All 4 years. But we read 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. And I remember just like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest book I ever have read. And just the whole like magical realist, I guess it's a genre or style.
Yeah. Yeah, genre.
And then it's like, I think it's Colombian. So it was like a totally
Foreign
new
culture
that I have not very much, understanding of. So it was like all of it was really new. And I remember really liking it. And so I ended up reading it again like a year ago.
Oh, and did it hold up?
20-ish years later. Yes, it definitely held up. I didn't remember how political it was.
Oh, interesting. You're just like,
yeah. So I actually had to go do a little research, like what is he talking about? And it was basically a retelling of, the revolution that happened in Colombia around the time he was a child, I think. But then I just started from there. I just like, okay, well, maybe I should read some other books that I haven't read in a while.
Yeah, I did that this summer with Watership Down. Have you read that one? It's so good.
No, I haven't. I heard is it sad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit. It's
Is
but it's like it's like about bunnies and rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a little like
fantasy, but
I just remember Sarah having like strong feelings about it, about how horrible it is.
oh,
And I could have that wrong.
I mean,
Like our science Sarah.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Horrible in like retroactively.
I don't
Looking
know.
back on it, like it hasn't held up. Well, in any case, I had this experience like you did with the book Cry of the Kalahari, which was like an. Do you remember that book? Did you ever read that?
No.
It was about autobiographical, like two American zoologists who lived in the Kalahari Desert in the 70s. And the experience I had was I was like, I tore through that book. I like really got the reading bug, whatever. And then like 15, 20 years later, I was like, I'm going to reread this book. And then I started looking into like the two people that was chronicling. And it was like they were part of a murder investigation. They were actually really bad, like with like local Kenyan, like indigenous people. Like it was just like all this stuff that I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oops. So
There's actually a documentary, or not a documentary, adaptation of 100 Years of Solitude on Netflix.
Oh, did you watch
It's
it?
a series. It was quite well done. Yeah. It was cool. It was like, oh, this is how I imagined it.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's really great. Well,
I told
anyway.
my aunt, she's like, you like that book? She's like, that was the worst book I ever read in high school.
Sad.
Yeah.
So embarrassing.
Okay.
You're like, guess
Sorry.
I have terrible taste. How you been? We didn't talk last week.
No, we didn't.
And now we're like behind.
Yeah, we are.
How did that happen? I thought we were like a month ahead.
We were a month ahead, and we used them all up.
Dang, that happens
I know.
fast.
But we're only one away to finishing the season. So this is our second to last of season 3. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everyone. Well,
So yeah, I've been good. I've been just plugging away,
working.
working.
I finished all my projects for the summer. I'm really glad
for you.
I'm really glad to just go back to work so I can chill, you know?
Yeah.
So I really overdid it this summer.
Yep. Did you get to do anything fun?
Yeah,
Like
I mean, I came to
carpentry-wise?
Vermont.
Like a project that you wanted to do?
The canoe stands, although that was really, really, really frustrating, and they did not turn out the way I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
You
fine.
got a little
They're
experience
fine.
under
They're
your belt now.
they're
You'll do
fine.
it differently next time. Yeah.
I'm not doing it again next time, and I got to use up that lumber, so yeah, that's fine. My onions, I'm harvesting all my onions, and they are amazing. I'll show you.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
finished my garden journals.
Oh, I want
So
to
that
buy them.
has a
Send me your
little-
Etsy link.
The gardener, and then I got the place to put your year.
I
And
love it.
They're all like trimmed square because of my paper cutter. I cleaned up and it's now functional.
Yeah.
I also found a guy who can sharpen the blades, which is great because
that's
it's a very
awesome.
niche kind of blade.
That's amazing. Those look beautiful. Are you going to do a
Yeah.
different vegetable each year?
Probably not,
Because I would collect different
because it's like
vegetables.
there. I don't know if you can see, but
Yeah.
there's like a grid in there that makes it look like corn. So
Yeah.
if
You could
there's
still-
another way to do that with another vegetable, then probably.
It doesn't
But
matter if it's the grid or not. It's just like, a little cutout
well, that's
tomato.
part of the charm.
I know, but I don't know.
It's like, oh, the grid is the kernels. Cool.
How am I going to know year to year which is different? I know there's a little
what
year
you
mark,
write in the
but
year.
like I want tomatoes,
Maybe I'll try.
I want
Maybe-
carrots,
I could do an orange one and a red one. That's actually a really good idea. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, all right, I'll give it
think
a shot.
about it. Congrats, that's exciting. Yeah, how
I
was your
took
week
a whole
off?
week off. Yeah,
Yeah.
a whole week off to do printing stuff. So I made a lot of great videos. I can't post them yet because I have to post the products to the website before I post the
First.
videos. Otherwise, I lose all that traffic.
Right.
But I did another poem, the Rudyard Kipling poem. I did those journals. I did more catalog cards for journaling your books or document or
your year-end
cataloging your books.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fixed up a press, which
Yeah,
is
that
ready
was a
to
big
sell.
deal. You're gonna sell
and
it?
It's gorgeous. Yes. I don't need it. That's why I got them, to resell them. So I've got all these videos in the works. Everything's coming together, so it's going to be just in time for the fall and
So cozy.
Christmas shopping.
Wow.
So hopefully I am able to get rid of it all because I need money.
Yeah, money makes the world
so
go
broke.
round. I thought you just got a raise. It's like, what happens to the money?
It's every time I get a raise, groceries go through the roof.
Yeah,
And
I know.
I don't know if you know this, but kids aren't cheap. So
Well, and you did
Staying
have
ahead
5
of
of them.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have one less. Not that
Well,
they're gonna, but he's moving out.
I know.
I know.
How do you
I'm
feel?
happy for him. He found a really good place.
Where is it?
It's just behind Country Home Center.
Oh, no. Oh, there's like new units up there.
Well, they just renovated it.
Oh.
And so he was originally looking at Railroad Street in Johnson, which was like, it's like, that's bad news. And I was like,
Don't do
oh,
it.
really? You're going to go
You're like,
there?
"Great."
And so him and his, yeah.
Such a dad. Oh, really? Is that the best
I was
idea?
biting my tongue. I was biting my tongue. I was letting him do it, and I would
Yeah.
have been okay with it, but I would have, he would.
You're like, but I would have chained him to the bed.
He talked to, because Howard Minash, he owns everything.
Yeah.
And he owns Country Home Center, so he's in there all the time. And so him and his buddy, his coworker, who he's gonna roommate with,
Yeah.
just asked him, like, kind of off the cuff, like, oh, hey, Howard, do you have any apartments available? He's like, as a matter of fact, I do. And he set him up, and he gave him a wicked deal on rent. He's like, I'd rather have employees in there than just somebody I don't know.
Yeah.
And the only thing was they had to wait a couple weeks for them to finish the renovations. It's like a piece of cake.
Yeah, sure.
So, and it's literally right
next
next
to
door to
work.
where he
Yeah.
works. So, if anything ever happens
Great
with his car,
location.
he'll be fine.
Yeah.
And it's brand new, and it's very roomy.
Nice.
And yeah, I was like really happy for him.
But he's not going to be under your
And
roof.
he's moving out. He's growing up, and
I know.
we're gonna miss him. But also, he's in town, so it's not like he's moving across.
But
the
it'll be
country or anything.
different.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
And he was really sweet too, because he's like, like, I'll come in and visit every Sunday. We could just go do stuff on Sundays. I'm like, okay.
You were like, yeah, sure. Sunday sounds good. You're like, and Tuesdays too, if you want. And I'm around Wednesdays also. I just,
yeah. So that was very sweet. And
That is really sweet. Well,
and
congrats.
It's time, because
It's
like,
time.
he's definitely
He's an adult now.
he's living bigger than
Yeah.
this house can contain. So it's like, okay.
Like his comings
Probably
and
should.
goings.
Yeah, it's I mean, he sleeps here is what it is at this point, which is fine.
Yeah.
But also he's got a crowd of friends who hang out in the garage and, out into the wee hours of the morning, and it's just like, we can't keep doing this.
Yeah, you're like, your
and he's
siblings
got-
have to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's normal stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that he's able to do it.
I'm happy
Well,
for you guys, but it's
yeah.
like, it's a big transition.
Yeah.
Well, we decided
He's like,
today,
maybe you could help me move my 4 things.
and you were like,
Sure.
happy to. Yeah, happy to help. Well, we decided today to just catch up because we miss each other.
Yeah, we never really
because-
we don't have a topic today.
I know. Well, we kind of did, but we were, I don't know.
I just couldn't do it.
I know. I was feeling a little distracted, and the whole point of
I
this
hadn't heard from
podcast-
you, so I was like, okay, this is going to be.
Yeah, I was like, well, gosh, I'll just pick something up.
I'm not even like sold on that idea.
I think this season we like flew by the seat of our pants a little more than like
You
the
think so?
last two. I feel like
Yeah, okay.
I felt like we
yeah.
were kind of like each week we were like, so what should we do this time? Which is fine. But
Yeah.
that part is like the hard part.
Mm-hmm.
It's like being like, is this topic worth talking about?
Right, yeah. Do I have some
do I have enough to say about
deep
this? Like,
feelings about this? I don't know.
yeah, like I could pretend. No, just kidding.
But I think
I thought it turned out great. It's not that it was
Yeah.
bad. It was just more like I was noticing for myself that like if it's like midweek and we haven't decided it, I'm like, oh no, how are we gonna figure it out? Even though we
Right.
always do.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we
so
thought we'd
this-
just catch up.
This
You
week
know?
we wanted to catch up. We haven't talked in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I went on a big camping trip, big hiking trip.
Oh,
I did
Where'd you
13
go?
miles in one day.
nice. That's
I
a half
know.
marathon right there.
Right. My friend Lauren and I went and did the Bald Face Loop in Evans Notch in the White Mountains. And it's such a classic New Hampshire White Mountains scramble. It's
Yeah.
like 3,500 square feet in 3,500 feet in elevation in like 3.5 miles.
Yeah.
And then you like kind of
Yeah.
traverse and then you go
Yeah.
down. And I was like,
Was it a loop or did you have
it's
a
a
destination?
loop.
Yeah.
No, it's a full loop. You do like South Bald Face. Well, we went up to South Bald Face and there's like a false summit and we were like, yeah, we got to the first peak. And then we like rounded this corner and we were like, oh no, we still have to go a half mile
Yeah.
up and then we still have to go to this other peak. But, I was worried because of my knee injury
Right.
and my re-injury. So I was like an old person and I hiked with poles and it was
makes
fine.
a considerable
It's-
difference.
It's like a different activity.
yeah.
Like I was like, oh,
I like it.
Okay, me too.
I like having the poles.
Me too.
I hiked a few mountains with my mother-in-law last year because she had some fitness goals and she hadn't really hiked Vermont ever.
Oh,
And so, we did the Pinnacle, we did Elmore, and then we did Jay Peak.
yeah.
And so they weren't like super hard.
Yeah.
I mean, they
I
were
love
for
Pinnacle.
Pinnacle's pretty.
So sweet. Yeah. No, but I love it. It's like a high reward, but an
Yeah.
accessible hike.
Yeah, yeah, and you can do it and not lose the entire day.
Right. Right.
But one thing we did was to celebrate. When we got to the top, we would pour ourselves a shot of scotch.
Oh,
And I
that
don't
must
know
make
what
going
it
down
is.
nice.
Whatever it is from like the high of hiking or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, this tastes
You're like,
so good. Like, I've never had scotch better than this. And scotch can be pretty like potent.
Yeah.
When you and it I'd had it before, just
Yeah.
just
Like
drinking
sipping
it.
it at home. Yeah.
But on a mountain after a 3-mile hike, it was just like, this is a different drink.
Experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean,
that was kind of cool.
I also felt that way about our peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I was like, I've never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich
Yeah,
so good. Yeah, well, my friend Lauren and I went to this restaurant that my partner had recommended because it's near where she used to work. My partner used to be a AMC hut caretaker, right? So like she would start the fires and cook the meals and whatever for through hikers on the trail, whatever, blah, blah.
Cool.
So she knows the area really well. And so she was like, you got to go to this weird little restaurant on this weird little golf course near where you're camping. We were like, yeah, okay. And anyway, I was like so amped that we had like done this hike and I was like feeling really awesome. And we sat down and Lauren was like, remember, be cool. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, don't tell the waitress about our hike. She doesn't care. And I was like, oh, I was like, I'll have a beer. How is she going to know?
We just got done hiking.
Yeah, we just got to hike. It was 13 miles. I was really proud. It was really, really good. Yeah, but we also like at the end of that trail, there's this little swimming hole called Emerald Pool, and we jumped in it after. It was so cold and it was so good, and it was like so important because we were camping. We camped the night before and the night after, and I was like, "There's no showers, like we're gonna want to
you gotta
rinse
rinse
this
off
day
somehow.
off of us."
Yeah.
And Lauren was joking because we were like, "Oh, that cold plunge was so invigorating after. Like we probably saved our muscles." And we were joking that we had like invented cold plunging. She was like, "I'm gonna go home and post on LinkedIn like." what cold plunging after a hike taught me about. Yeah. We were like, this is about to pop off as an activity. We're sure.
You should tell your waitress about it.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So, yeah, she knew me too well to just be like, Elaine, be cool. And I was like, I don't know if I can. I'm not very cool. Yeah, so that was fun. Did that last weekend. My mom came and visited, which was nice.
That's nice.
I switched over all of the summer plants to fall plants.
Okay.
You know, like I got rid of like my dahlias and my salvia and my creeping Jenny, and I switched it over to like a really hardy rosemary kind of bush and
Cool.
Greek oregano. It's very architectural, very pretty. They'll survive probably for the next like 2 months, 3 months.
Nice.
So, yeah. So that was fun. So, you know, just big things popping, small things stopping, as they say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't, I mean, aside from printing, I haven't been doing a whole lot. But that's been a lot.
Yeah. Because your week off was 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you had like the full week off, and then you've just been like actually
And then the weekends I've still been doing it.
crushing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's been fun. I haven't been hiking though. I do want to do Mansfield before the snow flies.
Yeah.
Jude is into it too, so we'll probably take him. He's got a birthday coming up. He's gonna be
How's
16.
it going to be?
I've been taking the boys driving.
Has
Yeah,
Samuel been helping?
No. Samuel's never here.
No.
No. And he
He won't
shouldn't be
be.
teaching people to drive. No, I'm taking Matt because Matt never got into driver's ed. So he's 18 and he just needs, he's like, Dad, I need my license. So it's
fair.
like, yeah, okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
But he's 18, so he doesn't have to have
Take
all
the
the
driver's ed.
requirements somebody
Yeah.
under 18 does.
Right.
So he just needs to learn it and then take the test. Jude, on the other hand, wanted some experience before he's going into driver's ed, which he'll be doing this coming semester.
Super cute.
It's funny. It's funny to watch them kind of like compete and trash talk each other about how much better they are than the other.
Yeah.
And so we've been driving around, Lamoille County, and just
Some good driving roads.
getting some hours in, Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly
I know,
back
that's-
roads at this point, but
That's what it takes. It's just like
yeah.
practice, like so it becomes kind of second nature.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's cool.
That's been fun.
Well, I watched Disclosure Day.
Oh, was it good? And you saw Odyssey too.
Oh yeah, did I haven't talked to you since I
We
made my
haven't?
Odyssey
No.
to go to the Odyssey. So you saw
Okay,
it.
no spoilers on Disclosure Day.
Okay, yeah, but we can do. I think it's fair that we can do spoilers on Odyssey because it's a 3,000-year-old story, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
And
So
it's
let's talk
to
about the
book.
Odyssey. Yeah, I have
First
so
of all,
many
how did you
thoughts.
like your IMAX experience?
It was so loud. There were times
That's
where
all
I
you
was
have
just
to say.
yeah, I was like, oh. It was like there were times where even the dialogue, I was like, ugh.
It was so loud. I
was-
traveled 5 hours to get my
I
ears
should have
blown
brought
out.
like loop earplugs because I was just like, I was like distracted by how loud it was.
Okay.
I thought the visuals were stunning. Like the whole point was that I didn't want to end up just like in 3 months watching it on my iPhone and being like, what does that monster look like? So obviously it was worth it to see it as God intended on the
Right.
IMAX. But yeah, it was really loud. I was thinking a lot about how they can only shoot in like 4 or 5 minute increments before they have to change the film.
Yep.
I was thinking about that during like really emotional scenes or like some of those incredibly long battle scenes or whatever. I was like, dang, you gotta
It's
like,
also a really big camera.
yeah, and they had to like create a sound box around it because it was like
And it's loud,
ka-chunking
yeah.
around.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I obviously more than anything appreciate like. Do I love Christopher Nolan as a director? Actually, I just found out that I don't always love the like subject matter.
No,
he
I don't
picks,
like
which
all of
is-
this stuff.
Yeah.
Like respect for sure.
Yes, I respect
but,
the heck out of it and really value his like anti-AI approach on this. It's like,
Yeah.
yes, like +1, love it,
Yeah.
great.
I mean, people were saying we'll never see another film like Lord of the Rings again, an epic film.
Right.
that brings in the kind of production.
Yeah.
And he did.
Yeah, he did. Like that Cyclops was a puppet.
It's an 80-foot puppet.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
It was amazing.
So, but not to be this kid. Okay, let me say the positive first.
Okay.
I value that, well, at least how I interpreted what Christopher Nolan's like hot take on a 3,000-year-old story was like less about gods, less about mythology, and much more about like what hell hath we wrought to ourselves as humans, and like the toll of harming one another, what that does to man. I really appreciated that, and I thought they did it beautifully. I didn't fully get it until that like monologue where Odysseus was talking to Penelope through the gate, and she was is this him? I really, so I think that was cool, and I think it's pretty remarkable for both the story itself, and Christopher Nolan, that he found like a different perspective that hasn't been fully explored in this way. Love that. It's
kind of ballsy.
Yeah, it was a ballsy take, and he cut some of the like most beloved parts to
even the translations people were having a hard time with.
Yeah, and that's like cool. That's great, especially with like a tale this old. It's like it's all about interpretation, and
everybody has deep feelings about it.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like one thing I found personally disappointing and a little nuanced, because the nod to the translation that he kind of made was Emily Wilson. The most like she has like a 2017 translation that was really fresh and interesting and like generally well received among.
Didn't she like not?
She didn't love it. She was kind of like, and part of, as far as I have extrapolated, part of why was because she tried to give a roundness and a fullness to the weight of female characters in Homer's original epic, and that this version, although based on her parts of her translation, really flattened those female characters. And so like, and then also some of the choices around like, Academy Award winning actresses being on screen for like 2 minutes, 4 minutes total.
Right.
Which I feel like that was a choice, and it was all about, it was about Odysseus. But here's the thing. Matt Damon as Odysseus, hot take, I think he played a role well. I don't think he played Odysseus well, because Odysseus is a kind of a shyster. He's a little bit of a trickster. He's an amazing warrior, but he's a little bit shifty, and he's a kind of a little like annoying. And he paid for it because the gods wanted to like make sure he had a humble dose of hubris, and he didn't go west into the sun at the end of the story to go off with Penelope and honor his soldiers. He went west to sacrifice and pay homage to the gods that he had forsaken. Right. And they were kind of like, you have to do this if we get you home. So there were just some things that I was like, I don't know. But it was like, of course, entertaining and beautiful imagery.
Right.
And like, I mean, he was, So anyway, that was my take. What about you? What did you walk away with?
See, whenever I go, it's the same thing, same thing with that book, 100 Years of Solitude.
Yeah.
I'm always consuming these stories not from certainly not first from a philosophical.
You're like, am I entertained?
Am I inspired?
Yeah.
Does this feed me to create something of my own?
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And so does it make me want to go out and do something creative?
Yeah.
That's like my number one
That's
motive.
So interesting. Did it?
Yeah. No. I felt
no.
I had a huge appreciation for it. And again, like, I mean, obviously this was a big movie.
Sure.
And I was really happy to be able to go see it in the theater.
Yeah.
You know, much like I
Yep.
was able to go see Lord of the Rings when they first
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah, it's an experience,
And
a
same
collective.
thing with, you know, with certain like Star Wars. Yeah, there's a culture behind it that's like, I got to do that, and that felt
Yeah.
really good. And I got to do it with my sons, and
Yeah.
we'll likely talk about it in the future as being a wonderful memory.
cool thing
you know?
we did.
Oh yeah. It was entertaining. It was beautiful. I did, you know, I was capturing that message, you know, like with a speech at the end, the monologuing at the end, and it was just like, this is cool.
Yeah.
So I appreciated it and liked it for that. It didn't like move me deeply, you know. It didn't like. I was hoping for maybe a little more, I don't know, kind of hit home.
Yeah.
In a way that it didn't. The funny, so like, I read the Odyssey in high school,
Yeah.
and that's the
too.
last time I ever read it. Like I didn't brush up on it. I didn't read it. Like
I
you did.
brushed
so
up
it
on
was
it, yeah.
not fresh in my mind.
Yes.
But what's funny is throughout the movie, is I kept getting these memories, these core memories. Do you remember the show Wishbone?
Yeah.
With,
What's the story?
with the little dog.
Wishbone, the little dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Russell
so
Terrier.
they did the Odyssey, and so
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just like, all of a sudden I'm having these flooding memories of Wishbone as Odysseus.
That's
you know,
so funny.
firing the arrow through the axes, and
Yep,
you know,
yep.
and kicking out all the suitors, and you know,
Yeah.
it was kind of funny. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, like I haven't
like-
thought of this in decades.
Yeah, and you're like, is that my cultural level of
Yeah.
like scholarly awareness? Wish.
And that was before high school, so for some reason it
Yeah.
was more impressionable than when I actually read the book.
Yeah, that's
so
really funny.
shout out to Wishbone.
Yeah, honestly, he's a real one. It's why I remember some of the Shakespeare I do is because
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
Shakespeare, and
Yeah.
yeah. I felt like super disappointed by Scylla, the six-headed beast. You know, Scylla and Charybdis. Remember how they go?
Oh,
the
yeah, it was, like,
whirlpool
brief.
and the monster.
Yeah.
It was like after seeing the
The
Cyclops,
sirens
I was
too.
like, yes, I wanted to hear it a little. I was like, I wanted to go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the like,
They just kind of brushed over it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it was like, why did we spend equally so much time with the Cyclops, but not really that much, because there was like a lot of things that we glossed over there.
Right.
Including, like some of the things I feel like I remembered before I reread it was that like Odysseus, like I said, is like such a little trickster, and like telling the Cyclops that his name is Nobody. So when one of the Cyclops' friends comes over to the cave when the stone is shut and is like, who's in there with you? He's like, nobody, and he's like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I think that I want to be supportive of it because of the anti-AI like undercurrent as a creative thing. I want to support this like retelling of a classic to further prove the importance of storytelling in our species, and just as like we're still finding inspiration through each other, like seeing reflections of ourselves through each other, like that all I like. But at the end of the day, it was like honestly not any more or less moving than, if I'm being honest, the Barbie movie. And in fact, I like found myself thinking about the Barbie movie more.
Yeah. Same. Agree.
You know,
Totally
like,
agree.
So I was like, oh, all
I did
right.
not see Oppenheimer either.
I did not either. I had honestly,
couldn't bring
had
myself to do it.
I had zero interest in it. I was
Speaking
like,
of
I'm
Nolan,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I chose Barbie over Oppenheimer that summer.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Same.
okay. Well, sounds like we're on the same page. You know, I give it high marks for its cinematic
Yeah, it's
approach.
craft.
Yeah.
And its originality, I think. Its
And its interpretation, yeah.
And it wasn't an interpretation that was like offensive. It wasn't.
No,
like
no. I
preposterous,
felt it was. I felt it was timely.
Timely, yeah.
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 And I did find, because I was a little bit longing for some of the mythology or some of the things that I found like that I cherished about the epic poem, I found that we chose to spend our time dwelling on the final suitors scene so long, the battle, the like him kicking out this. I was like, bleh, like, okay, cool. I wanted to spend more time in Hades, or I wanted something, but just like this like fight scene.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Well, cool. I mean,
cool. Okay, so
I've been watching. Okay, I have to say this. Jude has recently, and I love Jude for this. I love him so much for this. Is that he wants to watch classic movies?
Yeah,
and
that's
like,
so cool.
Thank God you're not like totally turned off to the idea of an old movie.
Yeah,
and I don't know if that was me or he's just. I mean, it's probably both, but he's just a cool guy.
Yeah, you're like. So, I don't know if I'm the reason he's so cool. Like, who could say,
Honestly, it's Emily. It's always Emily. But he asked if we could watch Rocky and Rambo.
Whoa.
Yeah. And he wants to watch all of them.
Oh my gosh.
So, yes. So there's 4 or 5, original Rockies.
Yeah.
But then there's the new ones, which,
right.
Whatever.
Wait, the new ones meaning
both Rocky and Rambo. Sylvester
Really?
Stallone brought back, it might be 10 years old now or older, but within the 2000s. But anyway,
wow.
we watched Rocky 1, we watched Rocky 2, and we watched Rambo 1, and we're in the middle of Rambo 2. It's funny, it's like we have been breaking it up so we don't watch it all in one sitting. Because I think he does get a little fatigued by the oldness.
Yeah.
But
it's like probably the pace is slow.
So with Rambo, I'm like, yeah, whatever. This is just, big macho 80s action heroes that are just garbage movies, in my opinion. But Rocky, I always liked.
Really good.
I'm tearing up to Rocky.
Yeah, I mean, it was really, really good.
It is good. And what I love about it is his relationship with Adrian. He's so kind to her. Yeah. And then she comes around and then she's so kind to him. And he gets all famous, right? And so he's doing a commercial, but he can't read the cue cards, and the director's a big jerk and he tells him off, and Rocky's like, I don't need this. And but he's just like so real, genuine. And so they get home and he's like, well, maybe Adrian, maybe I should read some books out loud, or whatever. And he just reads to her in bed, and she just listens. And he's terrible at it. Yeah, and he's just like some city kid, that just grew up the way he did, and how he turned out so kind. It just melts my heart, and that's why I love it. We get to the end, and you watch the fights because it's a lead up to that.
The whole right.
But it's all about Rocky and Adrian, and I just love it so much.
Yeah, it's pretty nuanced.
And then Jude, he's like, wait a minute, Adrian. He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, and he's like, Project Hail Mary named him Rocky. Who's your mate? Tells him the name. He's like, well, let's just call her Adrian.
That's so awesome. Yeah, he connected that. That's funny. Yeah.
So
that's cool.
That's been a lot of fun. And and of course I have to like verbalize my feelings just so he knows what a good guy is. It's
right.
Like, Rocky,
you're like,
he's a solid dude.
This
Be like
man.
Rocky.
Yeah.
So it's been really. And like we just watched the second one last night. Yeah. He's finally
really
got his mojo.
The second
Adrian.
one.
So the second one's where he does a rematch with Apollo Creed because Apollo's he technically won in the first one.
Are you talking about the remakes ones? Are Creed?
Yes. Yeah.
Those are that. Yeah, I was like, I
There
didn't know
there
they
there is a
remade-
new Rocky as well.
Oh, is there? I didn't know.
I haven't seen Creed yet, but I believe it's
Okay.
based in that world. But like there is another Rocky
Okay.
with Sylvester Stallone, and I don't remember. I watched it, but it was not.
Wasn't your
It
cup of
didn't
tea?
do anything for me. But anyway, he I forgot what I was saying.
That the second movie is about his rematch with Apollo Creed.
Yeah, so like he ends up having a kid. Adrian goes into a coma, and she's not quite. They're trying to make ends meet,
Right.
and so she ends up having to go to work, and that's kind of a blow to Rocky because he feels kind of like a failure. I should be able to support my wife. I should be able to.
Yep.
She shouldn't have to work while she's pregnant, and that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. And so he's like, well, maybe I should fight because that's what I'm good at. Even though, the stakes are high because he could lose his eyesight, and stuff like that. And
Big
she's
drama.
not really, she's like, no, let's just do this together. We can make it,
Yeah.
we can make it work. She ends up having the kid early because, see, I'm just explaining the movie at this point. She goes into a coma because there's complications. She wakes up, days, weeks later, whatever, and she says, you gotta win, Rocky. So now she's like all in,
Yeah.
and he's like, and he gets his mojo
like,
back, and then
"All right."
da-da-da, and then he does this running thing and up the stairs, and the
Yep.
whole neighborhood, the kids
All
come running
following
behind him.
Yeah.
I teared up at that part. Like, what is wrong with me?
Some stuff just moves you. I gotta tell you, I just
it's
recently
beautiful.
at work, like 3 hours ago, cried like a fresh baby because my
Aw.
friend showed me this really scary thing. This happened like 4 weeks ago, and spoiler, everyone's okay. But her 4-year-old got into her car. And, cars are so easy to start. Starts the car, somehow gets it into drive or like neutral, and the car rolls down, curls around the back of their house. Now, they have this on Ring camera. So she's showing me this on Ring camera.
God.
The car like curls around and takes out the corner support of their like 15-foot up deck. So we see it from that angle, and you can hear him, the 4-year-old, and he like the accident happens. The like car, the like bumper curls under the car, and the deck is like,
Yeah.
and then he's like, he's scared. So then she shows me the other, and I was like, oh my God, it's so scary. Then she shows me the other angle, and the other angle, you can see her run. And when the car comes to a rest, like kind of gets out of the car and is like, ah. And so she scoops him up like sideways and is just like rocking him. And I was just like, ah. I was like losing it. She's like, everyone I show this to cries. And I was like, yeah. It just,
Oh gosh. Well, I'm glad they were okay.
everyone's
that's
okay. Deck
scary.
is fine. Car will get fixed. Everyone's
Yeah,
alive,
yeah,
Well, that's great that you've been watching these classics. That's
Yeah.
fun. That's really fun.
Yeah.
I really wanted to watch Disclosure Day. I didn't see it in
yeah.
theaters. And so also as a lead up, because I'm like Hermione Granger. I want to do my homework before movies, I guess.
So this
I
is the only
watched-
thing. This is the only thing I know about Disclosure Day is that it and correct me if I'm wrong because I might have this totally wrong. The reason why I want to see it is because it addresses what knowing about aliens would do to society. Is that right?
I think that is one of the things
Okay.
that he attempted
Okay.
to address. I would say that there's a like government as corrupt column. There's a religion and spirituality and believers realm, and then there's like what
How
would
this
this
changes
really
things.
mean?
Right,
If this were true. And it's not even in Spielberg's world, as far as I can interpret. It's not if this were true. It means like this is true and this is what it means.
Right. Yeah.
So I watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and I watched E.T.
Okay.
And then I was like, and I didn't go deep into, there's like other Spielberg, like Alien canon that I was like, whatever those. I just wanted to rewatch those. And
Did he do Field of Dreams?
did he do Field of Dreams?
Crystal Skull, Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
Crystal Skull he did.
That's aliens.
And there's aliens in that, yeah. No, that was not Spielberg. That was Phil Alden Robinson.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep. But I think that Kinsella, the writer, I wonder if he also worked with Spielberg on other things. Anyway,
James Cameron
matter.
helped write Rambo too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's got
Kinda
to
random.
work, you know?
Anyway. Yep.
Anyway, so without any spoilers, what I will say is I enjoyed the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I was not blown away. There
Yeah.
was a lot of hype from,
Yeah.
I feel like, more like Amblin, like his home production company that was kind of like, Spielberg's back, you know, and it was like, I was like,
that's kind of the impression I was getting. Like,
it was like,
okay,
is he back? I don't like he did something, but I don't know
should
if
he
this
be
is
back?
like,
I don't know.
yeah, Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt's acting was phenomenal, like really, really
great.
brilliant acting.
Yeah.
And I do feel like I miss her pre-Botox face a little because some of her emotions seemed short, like in range, and I was like, I feel like she could be a little more surprised here. I thought I liked. There were some storylines that were a little bit like underdeveloped and
Okay.
like some plot holes that I was kind of like, I'm there willingly. I'm there to support Spielberg. I'm there because I'm like, yes,
Right.
aliens.
Right,
You know, I
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
going in it to be like, wow, actually.
Right,
I was
yeah.
just there to be like, show me. And so there were just things that I was kind of like, I don't know.
Right,
Like,
right.
maybe.
Yeah, that's
So-
kind of the impression I've been getting. Is like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to go to theaters to see that one. I'll wait till it comes
I
out.
wouldn't,
and-
but I would just watch it at home, and then we can talk about the aliens and like what that means, you know.
Yeah.
But then the night after, or the night I watched it, and it's important that I have Loki here for this conversation. So I finished Disclosure Day, and I had a dream about aliens coming to talk to me, and Loki was my interpreter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like, right.
What did they tell you?
So, I mean, they just were, first of all, they didn't look at all like the aliens in Disclosure Day. So I was like, maybe they were here visiting me. But they like came into the room I was in, and it was like, I was like wearing the stuff I was wearing. You know, there's nothing like weird about the dream. It was like, this is happening in real time. And they were like blue tree people, but not tall as trees, just they were like kind of shaped like leafless trees, but they were like the tree thickness was like a thick branch, not a full tree. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So they were kind of in scale. Anyway, they were like talking, and Loki was like, they're just here to say hi. And I was like, oh, like,
Hey.
hey, yeah, like it was, I didn't feel scary, and it also didn't feel momentous. I was just kind of like,
Were there any objects in these dreams that
great
that
question.
stood out?
Great question. I know. What if you're the blue alien? No, because everything was as it was. I mean, my fan,
okay.
only my fan. Because I remember being like, is that fan blowing on them? Like, are they going to dry out? What's their skin like? I was wondering, like, logistics.
That's funny.
Yeah. And in the morning, I was kind of like, Loki, did that happen? And he was just like, so I don't know. You know,
Yeah.
He just stared back at me, as he is wont to do. So, yeah, nothing cool dreamy with you has happened.
No, I haven't had any dreams really. Though I haven't been trying.
Me neither.
Should probably try again.
Yeah. All right, let's try tonight. I'm going to bed in like an hour, so don't worry.
Yeah, same.
I'll be ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Well, should we splash down? We talked about all our content.
I think that was a big splashdown.
The whole thing was a splashdown.
This whole episode's been a splashdown.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, we started a new show, Midnight
What's
Mass.
Oh, I've seen that. It's good.
Have
it's
you?
Dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got Wayside Shore vibes.
Is it no? Oh yeah, yeah. Widow's Bay.
Widow's
Is
Bay.
it
Yeah.
is it Stephen King? Is Widow? I mean, is
I don't know.
Midnight
is it?
Mass Stephen King?
Emily just like, this looked good. I'm like, okay. I know nothing about it, and we've watched the first episode. So.
Oh yeah, it's not a. Oh, Midnight. Wait, hold on.
It's like a lonely, a solitary island in New England. Yeah. It's very similar.
Yeah, same
setting.
vibes. American Gothic supernatural horror television miniseries. Yeah, not a Stephen King.
Okay.
Are you liking it?
Yeah, it seemed pretty good.
Cool. That's great. All right, well,
So,
should we do our finale next time?
yeah. So, I really
Let's do
want.
our show and tell.
Okay, we'll do show and tell.
Yeah.
At some point, I'm gonna book an appointment with this.
I know you
medium.
keep saying you are, but you haven't.
I don't have
Broke.
$200 to
You're
just
broke.
throw at a medium,
I
So
get it.
I'm waiting for that to come in. If I sell this press, I'm doing
right.
it.
All right.
So that'll definitely be an episode because
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
that'd be so good.
I feel like
I also want to hear more about your guides because I don't think you've gone into detail about them, and don't tell us yet because we'll make that an episode.
won't. Yeah. Okay. That sounds good.
but-
All right.
Okay.
Coolio Romeo.
Well,
All right.
thanks
I
for
love
catching up with me.
you. Yeah, man. You're the best.
All right, we'll do it again next week.
Next time. Okay. Bye.
Bye.